destructive and like basically causing a giant wedge in our relationship. And that's upsetting because I had hoped that that relationship could go somewhere everlasting, especially since they were talking that way. However, their actions are showing them that they might not be so stable to actually persist and be there permanently. Though that's their choice. I never, ever, ever beg anyone, a pet, or anybody to stay. I'll admit, I totally have in the past. I have been attached to people and had unhealthy attachments. Now I'm in a whole new transitional stage where I'm definitely developing more healthy relationships and also a lot more enjoyable relationships. And what I can say is, since Brat Mouse acted that way, it's basically tightening my other relationships because they realize how solid they are. And I can only begin to tell you the kind of fights and things I've been through with my other submissives, particularly Team Trina Mason and Kitty. Alright, those two. Team Trina Mason's been serving me for 4 years, maybe almost 5 now. And we're supposed to spend some time together in July, and it's gonna be wild, alright? Like, some people, when I connect with them, it's like an explosion, right? Like, when me and DJ Kitty Scratch get together, we're unstoppable too. Like, we are just like going on adventures, make shit happen, go shopping, and just like, she's a great friend, man. It's not so much, I think that's really, really important in having those kinds of relationships. It's the friendship. That's probably like the best things about those two people, actually, is that they are super tight with me. You can only begin to imagine how tight we are and the information that we have shared with one another. And I have come to know parts of them that they would never be able to share with anyone else who loves them. And that's very touching for me, as they know things about me. And it's been a pleasure. And I will say, I can only put out the intention out there that Brat Mouse will heal herself and come back around. And, you know, my naughty findom's kicking in, and I want to be like, oh yeah, you better send $3,000. I'll be good. So, I'm also on this other tangent about all this other spiritual stuff and complete disconnect from all of those relationship things going on. So yeah, I'm being pulled in directions about that stuff. And then, like, I'm also intuitively being called to, like, teach you guys more information, though my biggest struggle is actually structurizing all of it, right? Because there's so much different stuff. The Pizzagate and the cosmic forces and different dimensions and the elite or cabal or whatever you want to call them, the dark force, you know what I'm saying? The greater agenda for the world, essentially, that is kind of shoved down our throats because they know the psychology of colors, they know the psychology of basically Edward Bernays, who's also related to Sigmund Freud, which more homework you have to do. And I'll be frank with you, I have more homework I need to do so I can better explain this stuff. Though again, because I'm being constantly pulled by all these other people who constantly need my help, it's hard for me to focus on this stuff too. And it honestly never ends. It really never ends. If it's not Brat Mouse, it's not Kitty, if it's not someone else, it's someone else, or it's something else. And I'm constantly being cooled. Key word right there, man. I need to cool it down. I need to work on my eating habits. I will say that I ate, I want to say, a decent amount of sugar. I'd have to measure it exactly what it was. I had a bowl of granola cereal and milk, and I added some raisins. So now I'm all like, zzz, I'm all charged up. You know, I haven't worn my other really good glasses that I got with Kitty. That was one of the best things Kitty's ever done. Kitty has a great sense of fashion. I will tell you that. Kitty, we need to go shopping more. You're really fun to go shopping, especially to go picking with. And, you know, my birthday's coming up. What is it, 4 days away now? How crazy is that? I can't believe I'm 26. Where does my life go? I'm so excited for my development, and I'm called to go so many different places. I want to travel more than anything else. I need to see the world. There's some places I want to check out. There's places I'm considering even moving to. That's how impulsive I am right now. And I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming into my life. Though I'm also having a hard time tapping into it because part of me has a self-destructive shadow side that's like, no, you don't deserve that kind of attitude, basically, which is kind of hard to unprogram yourself because essentially that's shoved down all of our throats. We'll get back into that another time. I love you. Bye.